Hey everyone, welcome to Great Day Radio's Heartlines. I'm DJ Mikey D. This is the podcast where we talk about relationships, expectations, and how people find connection in changing times. No judgment, just clarity. Today's episode is a big one, dating a modern woman versus dating a traditional woman. We're going to define both, explore some common assumptions, and dive into a heated argument you've probably heard, the whole modern women are bosses with their own money thing. And, of course, we'll offer some practical tips for anyone navigating these differences. Let's get into it. First up, definitions. Because words matter, right? When I say traditional woman here, I'm talking about someone who prefers conventional gender roles and relationship patterns. She might value homemaking, clear provider or protector roles, or more distinct divisions of labor in a partnership. Now, modern woman refers to someone who embraces contemporary values, career ambition, financial independence, shared household responsibilities, and flexibility in gender roles. Important note, these are general categories. Most people fall somewhere on the spectrum between the two. It's not a binary choice. So, what do these two approaches often look like in dating? In traditional style partnerships, you often see clearer role boundaries. One partner may prioritize earning, and the other managing home and family. Communication often centers around stability, family planning, and long-term roles. Decision-making might assume one partner leads in certain areas. Now, modern-style partnerships put a big emphasis on equality, shared finances, shared chores, joint decision-making. Career and self-actualization are central. The relationship is often negotiated to support two independent lives. There's more fluidity, partners renegotiate roles as they go through different life stages. All right, let's get to that argument I mentioned. This actually came from a real situation. Our social media got flagged because of a disagreement I had with a mutual friend about being single and dating a modern woman. In her argument, she defined a modern woman as having her own money, and that, quote, is why I will remain single. Whew. Okay, so the goal here is to help our listener, let's call her Karen, with a more intelligent response and definition, because that statement is loaded, right? But before I unpack that boss argument, let me just address the why I will remain single part. Why are more men choosing to be single? A few reasons, Karen. Economic pressures, fear of the legal or financial fallout of marriage, a desire for freedom, and sometimes disappointment with modern dating dynamics. Some men are also prioritizing self-development, travel, or their careers, and let's be real, there's greater social acceptance of singlehood now. It's seen as a valid lifestyle, not a failure. So that's a whole other conversation.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Power Couple Connection. I'm DJ Sophia Grace, coming at you solo today with something really special for all the couples out there looking to level up their relationship game. I'm excited to introduce you to the Power Couple Playbook. This comprehensive guide is designed specifically for couples who want to strengthen their bond, enhance communication, and achieve those shared goals together. Now, here's the best part. For a limited time, you can grab the Power Couple Playbook for just $19.95. That's a significant discount from the original $29.95 price. So we're getting an amazing deal on some seriously valuable relationship tools. And if you're looking to go even deeper, we've got other relationship resources on sale too. Guides on rekindling romance, moving from conflict to connection, and setting healthy boundaries in your relationship. This is your chance to invest in your partnership and take your relationship to new heights. Don't wait. That limited time offer won't last forever. Until next time, keep those connections strong. Visit greatdayradiobootcamp.com. That is www.greatdayradiobootcamp.com. Now back to the show.
Back to the claim. Modern women are bosses and have their own money, and that changes the dating dynamic. Let's unpack that. Why do people say it? Well, it's visible. Increased female workforce participation, higher education, entrepreneurship, dual-income households. Social media highlights successful women as role models. Boss culture amplifies the image. Now, two common reactions. Some men feel threatened or unsure of their role. They worry about a loss of authority or diminished sense of purpose. On the flip side, some women feel judged or pressured to downplay their ambition to fit a partner's expectations. It's a tension point. Here's the rebuttal and the nuance. Independence doesn't equal hostility to partnership. Financial autonomy can actually enable healthier relationships, less resentment, clearer consent, more genuine choice. Boss is often just shorthand for competence and ambition. And that competence, that can be incredibly attractive and stabilizing for a relationship. Conflicts usually arise when values and expectations aren't communicated, not solely from income differences. It's about alignment, not just who makes what. Let's look at some real-world pros and cons, practically speaking. Dating a traditional-minded woman. Pros, clear expectations, sometimes a shared cultural or familial framework, and potentially faster alignment on family and child-rearing goals. Cons, there can be less flexibility if life circumstances change, and a potential for unequal emotional or financial labor if the roles are just assumed and never spoken about. Now, dating a modern-minded woman. Pros, the partnership is built on negotiation. There's mutual support for careers and personal growth, shared responsibilities, and often more egalitarian parenting approaches. Cons, it requires ongoing, intentional communication around time, competing priorities, and potentially more complex financial arrangements. It's active, not automatic. So whether you lean traditional, modern, or somewhere in between, here are some practices that help. Number 1, clarify your values early. Talk about career goals, family plans, finances, and household roles before expectations harden. Number 2, discuss money openly. Who pays for what? How are savings and investments handled? What are your attitudes toward debt and spending? Number 3, respect competence. If your partner earns more or has a different role, value their contribution. Don't see it as a threat. See it as an asset to your team. Number 4, negotiate roles. Don't assume them. Revisit your arrangements as life changes. Kids, moves, illness, career shifts. And number 5, this is a big one, separate independence from intimacy. Financial independence doesn't reduce the need for emotional support, affection, and companionship. They're different buckets. Quick example. Scenario A. Cindy earns more than Michael. They openly split bills by income percentage and agree Michael handles more home logistics because his schedule is more flexible. Outcome, partnership balance, not competition. Scenario B, Karen prefers traditional roles. Miguel wants a dual career household. They discuss timelines. Karen may want time for homemaking later, and Miguel supports that if they plan for it financially. Outcome, a negotiated compromise. It's possible. Final thought, modern and traditional are labels, not destinies. Healthy relationships depend on alignment, respect, and communication way more than labels or paychecks. If you're dating someone with different expectations, start the conversation early. Be curious, not defensive. Design a partnership that works for both of you. If you like this episode, subscribe, leave us a review, share it, and send us your questions. Who's dating whom and what's working? We'll discuss listener stories in an upcoming podcast. Thanks for listening to Great Day Radio's Relationship Talk podcast. Peace out.